Hello and welcome to our show, which is coming to you live from Studio 415. On today's show, you hear about the time and effort that has gone into making 60 Charger Challenge episodes. You'll see how one Carroll student is making a name for himself in the sport of paintball, and you'll hear about Carroll students who have recently won state awards. All of that and more coming up next.
I just do it for the love of doing it and for, just bringing entertainment to people.
I like paintball because it combines a lot of other skills that aren't in other sports.
Oh my God, no, Dart, you have to drink it, Dart, you have to drink it.
Welcome to Studio 415. We are live from Carroll High School. I'm Jacob Inman. Two Carroll High School programs recently competed in their state competitions and earned awards. Culinary students participated in the FCCLA and ProStar state competitions. Allison Bell and Emma Armstrong won first place in the culinary management competition. Hayden Cowart, Andrew Gilliam, and Aaliyah Amstutz earned first place, and Kylie Malcolm, Carolyn Stuckey, and Parker Evans earned second place in the culinary competition. 3 students will advance to the national competition. Those students are Kylie Malcolm, Aaliyah Amstutz, and Hayden Cowart. Carroll's radio and television program competed in the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters state competition, and the winners were announced on May 12th. Jacob Inman earned first in the state in the radio drama category, as well as first in the state in the TV package category, along with Brandon Hedges. Allie Butts earned a second place award in the music video category. David Berdan earned second place in the TV show open category and third place in the short film category. Andy Newman and Jeff Becker earned third in the video in-depth category. Daisy Macias earned third place in the cinematography category. JP Susantio earned third place in the photojournalism category. Daisy Macias and AJ Bain earned third place in the corporate video category. All of these awards helped Carroll High School to become the first runner-up for TV School of the Year from the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters. Congratulations to all these students. With seniors leaving, some pieces of Carroll leave as well. Charger Challenge co-founder and host Andy Newman sat down with Studio 415 to reflect on the Charger Challenge and everything he's given to it. Studio 415 reporter Alan Sizemore has the story.
Thank you, Jacob. For my story, I sat down with the creator of Charger Challenge to see how much more goes into the project than viewers may realize.
Airing every single week for the past 2 years, the Charger Challenge has continued on, amounting to nearly 60 episodes as of this date.
All right, so how did the inspiration for Charger Challenge come? What was the thought process behind creating it?
At the beginning of the year, Mr. Johnson always has this kind of group jam session, I guess, in a sense, where they kind of bring out new ideas we want to incorporate into the show that haven't really been in there before. Like this year, you see the new incorporation of weather. Last year, it was sports. But then also, me, Casey, and Noah, and Dan decided that we wanted to do some sort of fun video because really, I love Studio 415 and all that it has to offer and all the news that it brings to the school, but having some sort of fun, athletic, but also other types of challenges, video that we can incorporate in between the news and with the news to make it more engaging and more fun for viewers was something that we all wanted to do, so that's what we took on and what we did.
One little known fact to the public is that the Charger Challenge is in fact not for a grade. Only being used as a quote-unquote final project grade, the Charger Challenge guys worked together equally and slowly, refining the quality of the series as installments came. This meant finding more contestants, organizing shoot dates, extensively planning the events and production phase, and finally the editing phase for every week of the school year. Throughout the seasons, various members came in and out of the Charger Challenge staff, coming in to host, shoot, or edit. Season 2, for example, gave a major change to the formula, with quarantine forcing Charger Challenge to adapt to virtual means of entertainment and new guest hosts. Despite all their achievements, it only takes one glance at the final roster for one to ask, where are the female contestants?
And so in regards to the controversial sexism accusations, you as the lead man in Charger Challenge, what do you say to these people that would accuse you of this?
Yeah, I'm well aware that there is a lot of guys. When you look at the season winners graphic that I put up and made, and you see basically all dudes, we really do try. We really do try. I've texted, emailed as many and talked to as many girls as I possibly can, engage their interest for doing Charger Challenge, and a lot of them just kind of don't want to. There are some that are really advocate and really want to do it. Like Jessica Murphy, Lydia Layden, I've had it a lot. She's really enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, so the men are more willing to be humiliated on camera
Yeah,
in front of the whole school.
Yeah, I mean, we don't try to humiliate people, but sometimes we do, yeah.
Along with these controversies, there have also been multiple claims of challenges being rigged.
Okay, so multiple of the losing contestants also claim that the Charger Challenge is rigged.
Bro, this wasn't even regulation.
It was rigged.
A little bit rigged. His brother.
So do you have any explanation for this? Is the Charger Challenge rigged? Do you get paid to get people to win or anything like that?
No, I have never gotten paid to get people to win. That'd be great. I might actually rig it if that was true. Yeah, no, Charger Challenge really isn't rigged. Sometimes people just get mad when they lose, and they say it's rigged. When I had my brother, I didn't have my brother win. My brother just ended up winning a Charger Challenge, and literally everybody else said it was rigged. We've had issues, like Ethan Brubaker previously. He said it was rigged, but Brube literally asked me like 50 times before the shoot if I could rig it for him. So him saying it was rigged, whatever.
To mediate sore losers, Newman also states that the Charger Challenge redemption shows are meant to bring back old contestants for a second chance. Beyond this, there have been no true proof of falsified winners in the show's history. However, there has been documentation of lost Charger Challenges that have never made the cut.
There was a summer edition episode, week 3, where we did Slip Inside Wrestling 2, which is why I brought Louis back to host. I thought that would be just kind of a fun homage to the original. And then we had Hayden Stafford, Cam Russlink, Seth Lehman, which is a senior last year for the Studio 415 program, and Corbin Kelly, and they competed in a Slip Inside Wrestling 2, but it got really rambunctious, really bad. They were like, the original Slip Inside Wrestling was sumo, but they interpreted it as like legitimate wrestling. So they were like on the ground, like wrestling and punching each other in the face, threw in foam swords, and they were hitting the crap out of each other. It got really ugly really fast, and there was no way to even score it, so it just didn't work out.
Even when things got out of hand and it seemed like everything would come crashing down, the Charger Challenge brought joy to Andy and everyone taking part. All the great moments that any Charger Challenge viewer will remember fit among Andy's highlights as well, along with a few more personal connections.
Yeah, favorite memories from Charger Challenges, definitely Louis hitting himself in the face with the dodgeball. That actually, if you notice, Louis had a body cam on in the original, and we cut to that, and Louis doesn't have a body cam on. It's because that was filmed after the challenge was completely over, and Casey just decided that he wanted to film Louis messing around, and that gem happened, and it was the greatest thing I think I've ever been put to film. So seeing that, and we were like, okay, there's no way we cannot put this in there. So we put it in there. Angelo falling out of the cart in the season 2 finale, like we just drove away and just let him like die on the pavement. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. The fact that they're still on and going to be on the Charger Challenge playlist on Studio 415, and the Studio 415s will still be up for the future. Just going back when I'm older and seeing that and really cataloging my high school experience from junior year to senior year will be awesome.
Andy hopes that someone may continue the Charger Challenge legacy, whether it would be a continuation of his magnum opus or something different and original. But for now, the Charger Challenge comes to an end.
So Andy, thank you so much for coming out and talking with me today. And for anyone out there that wants to or is interested in seeing all the old past Charger Challenges that they may have missed, please go ahead and watch them. They're all on the Carroll High School Radio and TV YouTube channel. So Andy, thank you so much. It has been a pleasure.
I'm going to give this to you.
Wow, all right.
He didn't win anything, but who cares?
Charger Challenge.
One Carroll student has taken a hobby and turned it into an opportunity to travel abroad and compete at the national level. I met with sophomore Ben Slover to learn more about his passion for paintball and how far it can take him. Ever since he was 12 years old, sophomore student Ben Slover has been honing his skills in the sport of paintball. After 5 years of practice, Ben is now qualified to play on the National Paintball League. It all started at the Plex. Doubling as the second largest paintball distributor in the world, the Plex offers airsoft, speedball, and paintball experiences from beginners all the way to experts. Slover participates in speedball, a variant of paintball with faster guns, faster movement, and more paint. In-game, this sport is a mental minefield, with teammates shouting orders and paint flying everywhere. This seems like an overwhelming situation. However, according to the players, the Plex offers a fair and fun experience for all levels of play. Slofer himself started at the basics and worked himself up to a pro level. Slofer attributes this to the people the Plex provided along the way.
They provided a lot of good players that helped mentor me along my way, and they kept teaching me how to play and what to do and drills and stuff to do, which helped me out a lot.
One of the people who witnessed Ben's growth is Plex manager Louis Castillo.
In the 5 years I've lived in Indiana, he's been extremely dedicated to the sport, travels the country, goes to every clinic there is, hangs out with Marcelo Margot, which is one of the greatest paintball players in the game at the moment.
Slofer recently went down to a combine in Florida where he showed off his prowess to the national paintball team, Team USA. Then they invited him down to Dallas to practice with them to see how well he fit with the team, and they brought him aboard. Ben is now on track to participate in a tournament that is happening in September where he is traveling to Paris to play with his new team. For preparation, the national team plays once every few months, and when not with his team, Ben plays at the Plex 2 to 3 times a week. For more information, go to trademygun.com or contact the Plex directly at 260-357-1560. For Studio 415, I'm Jacob Inman. The weather is changing, and with it, national and state parks are once again a great way to get out of the house and explore nature. Studio 415 reporter Evan Buschman is here to take us to one of these local green spaces.
Thanks, Jacob. After a year of shutdowns, quarantines, and shelter-in-home orders, students will be feeling the urge to go outside as the weather warms up. In my story, I explored Channel Lake State Park, its unique features, and many of the activities that you can participate in. Spring has finally come, and the natural beauty of the outdoors is in full bloom. Here in Albion, just 25 minutes away from Carroll High School, Channel Lake State Park is open and ready for visitors. This is our it. Channel Lake State Park was established in early 1960 by the Commissioner of Allen, Whitley, and Noble County. They purchased an overall 1,200 acres of land, but dedicated 300 acres to the state park. But while the state park was established semi-recently, the land in this area dates back all the way to the Native American Indians. Several Native American villages have been found in the area, and both Miami and Potawatomi Indians are believed to have lived on this land. A part of civilization finally reached Channel Lakes with the historic Stanley Schoolhouse. Being built in 1915, this structure served as a school for many years, but was then shut down and now serves as a nature center. Unfortunately, the schoolhouse will be closed until summer for both COVID and park reasons. Currently, the park has many unique activities that anyone can participate in. The park has claimed over 23 miles of forested trails, capturing beautiful scenery and solemn trails of trees and nature. These trails are free for anyone to explore and experience. But what really makes this park interesting is the 212 surface acres of water that it harbors. This massive amount of water is made possible by the 9 lakes that all chain together and connect within the bounds of this park. This interconnection is also what gives the park its name of Channel Lakes. Amidst the many activities available in the park, boating and canoeing tend to be the most popular. The park has even sanctioned challenges for determined and adventure-seeking guests. One of these challenges is the 9 Lakes Challenge. This challenge is an adventure that takes you 5 miles across the park via the 9 lakes by kayak or canoe. Participants are encouraged to take in the beauty of the lakes and take pictures. Upon completion of the challenge, participants are awarded a free sticker and are able to purchase merchandise like t-shirts and hats. And if you want the full experience, the park has several cabins and a campground open for its guests to enjoy and camp in. Cabin rentals go for about $70 per night, and campsite rentals go for about $25 per night as well. If you're looking for a nature getaway this summer, this place may just be the place for you. For Studio 415, I'm Evan Buschman.
Over the past 2 years, Carroll's Radio and TV 2 classes have been creating an entertaining series to engage the students in fun competition. We are currently in Season 4 of the Charger Challenge, and the finale is too long to show here, so make sure you check out the Carroll High School TV Department's YouTube channel to see the Season 4 finale. Here's a preview of what you'll see. That's all we have today. Thanks for watching. We'll have one more live show next week, so be sure to tune in. For all of us here at Studio 415, have a great week, Carroll.
Sunny days and friendly smiles, walk the halls with me. Studio 415. Sunny days and friendly smiles.